Trevor Lawrence, bust watch. Trevor Lawrence is the #1 overall pick. There was so much hype. He was the next Peyton Manning. That's what people were calling him. Have we seen that from him? I mean, yes, 21 touchdowns last year. What did the Jaguars do? He collapsed down the stretch in the second half for the Jaguars. You can say, oh, well, he didn't have some of his weapons. He has Etienne. He had Ridley. He had a lot of weapons. You had Doug Peterson. This was the year that Trevor Lawrence was supposed to take that next step. And I'm talking about last year in 2023. In 2024, I don't think that he's even going to be that much better because we gave him the weapons. We gave him what he needed. He's had 3 years in the league already. And what have we seen from him? We've seen other quarterbacks. Excellence. Okay, I disagree with that. There's been no excellence.
You ever seen that
Trevor
Talladega?
Lawrence. There was excellence from Trevor Lawrence at Clemson. There has not been any excellence from Trevor Lawrence. The Pro Bowl that he was selected to, that was a bust watch. Talk about bust watch. Are you kidding me?
Who started that Pro Bowl?
It was probably a reserve. That's probably
Tyler Huntley made that Pro Bowl, bro.
Exactly. Thank you.
Dude.
What a great group to be a part of as a #1 overall pick. Just like we were talking about.
I can't wait to go. Finish your take.
No, listen. I don't even need to get to what I want to say because all you have to do is watch the games. Trevor Lawrence is not. He doesn't have the poise that we saw at Clemson. He doesn't. There's a lot of top 10 quarterback.
Top 10 quarterback. Top 10 quarterback. Is he living up?
That's all I need.
Hold on. Is he bust watch? No. Oh, that was.
I think it's broken.
Correct.
I think it's broken.
No, there we go. Bust watch? Nope. Start this timer because he's on the path to excellence, okay? When we talk about journey, this is the chosen one. This is the guy who was supposed to become the Messiah of the NFL.
Yeah,
his long flowing hair. People love it. People love that he's married to his high school sweetheart. He's a great guy. He's a leader. My dad went to Jacksonville and met with this guy in a wine group, and then the guy his friend who's super rich has a limo driver and drives the limo for Trevor Lawrence and says he tips him more than anybody in the world and he's the nicest guy in the world.
That doesn't matter on the football
that shows
field.
character. No, and on the football field. Oh, I'll get to that. But this is the Messiah we're talking about. Okay,
that has done nothing for the Jaguars.
Hold on. Let's stop. They got Calvin Ridley. Great trade, right? 1,000-yard, probably the most underrated 1,000-yard season ever in the history of football.
Didn't even make the playoffs.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish my take here, my brother. You gotta calm down for a second and let me finish my take. Okay. Now, Trevor Lawrence, 21 touchdowns. That's horrible, right? Okay, it's horrible. His QBR, not even top 10. Okay. You want to look at all that? He had the most. His receivers dropped the most touchdown passes of any quarterback or any receiving group in the NFL this season. So at the end of the day, that says, okay, he should have 30 touchdowns. Ridley dropped 5 or 6. Kirk dropped 3. Zay Jones dropped 2. Engram dropped 2. So you're telling me he should have had 32, 33 touchdowns? You add the yardage, maybe around 4,400 yards? Come on, dude. And without Kirk, yeah, he wasn't as good. Take any quarterback, get Joe Burrow, no T. Higgins, no Jamar Chase. What happens with Joe Burrow? Give Brock Purdy none of his weapons. What happens with Brock Purdy?
Oh, boy.
The Jaguars were 7-3, okay? So to me, he's the Messiah. He's going to show it, and Jacksonville is going to get 11 to 12 wins next year, especially if they re-sign Ridley. End of story.